Let me tell you why I would never be a part of majority of these online coaching communities that are well known out here. Oh my goodness, this is about to be the realest video I've ever done. So here's the deal. And I know you might be new to me. So backstory, been an entrepreneur for 20 years, full time for about 12 years, in the coaching industry for about 10 years. Got it. Okay, now you're caught up to speed. Now, I have worked with several coaches and mentors. I love the coaching industry, which is why I serve coaches. But I've also been mistreated a lot in my space, okay? Like nobody ever did anything to me, so back up. But what it is that being in the coaching space has been very triggering for me. So it has been a place of growth for me. Like I've literally leaned in. So I grew up really feeling like I didn't belong. All right. So like even as a young kid, I had parents who held higher ranks, or what you would call it, or offices in the church. So I always had like this pressure on me to be perfect. I was teased by, church friends that I thought was friends. That was my first trauma. Then my family. I'm the first person in my family to be born in America. My family is West Indian, and so it came with a lot of expectation and a lot of pressure. Then I ended up rebelling. Because I didn't feel love, I ended up rebelling, getting put in a group home as a teenager and growing up in a group home from 13 years old. And even in a group home, I felt like I didn't belong because everybody in the group home had these traumas, like parents that did drugs or they've been sexually abused, and I did it. I came from a middle class Christian great family. So I felt like I didn't belong there either. However, I went through all of these periods in my life with flying colors, and now I'm a CEO. I own multiple businesses. I have a community of over 6,000 entrepreneurs on Facebook, over 10,000 on my email list. I'm growing here on TikTok, 3,000 of us stand up. Okay. You know what I mean? I'm doing my thing. However, I never feel like I have a place with other leaders in this space. We could talk, we could kiki, colleagues, but joining their masterminds, their communities, no. Why? Because they too damn cliquish for me. Every bit of, I swear to you, and I told you this is going to be the realest video I've ever done. No one ever did anything to me, but I just choose to not be a part of these communities, and I also choose to not build my community that way. So my community is very open. Everyone gets a seat at the table. My only criteria is two. One, that you're genuine, and two, you have integrity. Other than that, you have a seat at my table and everyone is welcome. And I now realize all these years I was wondering, Nyala, why is it that you will join these programs, do your thing, and then leave? Why is it that you can't find your crew? Like literally searching, y'all, wanting to be a part, knowing all these millionaires and wanting to be a part of these communities and feeling like, damn, I just don't fit in. And I now realize it's because all of these cliques have triggered me because of my past, and I don't want to be a part of it. Everyone belongs. Everyone is special. Everyone is God's child. And in my community, everyone will have a seat at the table. Just because you might, live in a small town where people don't know about, or maybe you didn't grow up like your people, whatever it is, it doesn't mean that you have to not belong. It doesn't mean that. You belong. You belong. And that is why I just don't fit with these communities. I have no problem with it, but it's just not for me. And if you feel like this with your industry, then my advice is grow your own. You don't need to squeeze into places where you don't belong. Create your own space and make it okay for anybody to join you.